Ask questions and not questions and feedback, but feedback on today's class and what did you take away from it? And we get the people who are trying to leave early. So what was good for you today? Or what did you like about the class, or what was the one thing that stood out?
Because I'm a planner, as you reiterated today with the amazing chart, I've been struggling to formulate a plan that works for me. So now I have the tools to do that. I feel like I have like the missing link.
What about what other people have trying to program you with? What about them?
Yeah, it's kind of like the dietary pyramid that's for the whole world. You know what I mean? That doesn't work for me.
So you got a personal system of that.
Yeah, now I have a personal system and just a newfound respect for my success plan. It seems tangible.
Brother, you new today. What you got? What you pick up today that you can apply tomorrow?
Just piggyback on what she said. It's basically just unclutters your thought process, streamlines everything, it just brings your thoughts into fruition. So it lets you know that it is attainable, whatever you want to do. So
Can you make some money with this?
absolutely.
Okay. I'm just checking. Yes, ma'am.
I was just thinking it gives you a blueprint on how to, obtain success. Like for me, I'm in business for myself. And before that, I worked for people all my life. So being self-motivated, I am, but sometimes I find myself just sitting down doing what I want, in my head, being my own boss. But this system is going to set me up to reach my goals faster and obtain what I really want instead of just dreaming and seeing it in a vision. Like now I can actually almost feel it.
It's tangible.
Yeah.
You can see 100,000 coming out of this easily?
Easy.
More.
Huh?
Easy.
More?
Mm-hmm.
For me, definitely being an entrepreneur in several different industries and several different hats that I wear, I am able to not only formulate a master plan and master strategy for my business as well as for businesses and collaborations that I'm doing, but also just for personal goals. I'm able to reach, I have very aggressive goals. I want at least 3 businesses by the end of December. So now this, and I've been planning, I've done something similar to this, but it wasn't as in-depth and it wasn't as good as this. So I was truly ecstatic when I got the invite to come through, and I'm happy I came through because now I'm able to, I have a system, I have a cycle to which I can follow and know what stage I need to be on and at what point. How much money needs to be made. I need at least 75,000 by next year. Before this time, I need 75,000 in clearing, excuse me.
Right.
So.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
And so how does this affect you in your life, you know what I'm saying, in your personal life, for you and like your future family and like children that you may have?
I want 10 children, so I need each and every one of them to have a great future. I can't have the children I want with the woman that I want if I don't have something established. That's my main thing. That's what I've been raised on. You can't raise children broke. And I'm excuse my profanity, but I'm not gonna be broke.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
My big takeaways for today were, one, temporarily suspend my morality to grow spiritually. And selfishness is good.
Yeah, he did.
That was big to you?
Yeah, I've always been, I guess that consciousness, poverty consciousness, like, why are you so selfish? And my nature is service. So I'm naturally just a giver. And giving to myself is not as easy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, thank you for that.
Excellent. That's hot. Chloe?
Oh gosh, blessings to you, King. This was a phenomenal class. And I'm personally excited because my king over here is for me what Eric is for you. And he and I had a conversation last year on the beach in Miami about astrology and metaphysics, and I told him I was gonna bring him in this world. He accepted the invite, so I'm like, oh my God, And this is a note to everyone that's watching. You really are the people that you hang around. He's 21 years old. His life is gonna supersede what I've been able to accomplish. He's gonna get there 100 times faster than I was able to do it. The biggest takeaway for me was this was a refresher, and so it's like keep your mind fresh. A lot of times we think we've absorbed information, and it's like, oh, I don't need to look at that again, because you think you got it, and the moment you feel like you know, you did. So I'm just an appreciation and gratitude for you.
And somebody on your team now, you can speak the language that's not even over their head no more. Now they can just be like, oh, what phase are we in? We need to be doing this.
And I was able to show him because we're a part of the same spiritual collaborative. So I was able to show him on the yearly calendar, where was we at in clearing, where was we at in seeing, where was we at every year.
And it opened doors. It opened
like,
doors.
Yeah. Come on.
What's your biggest takeaway?
There's a saying that millionaires study numbers, billionaires study astrology. For me, I always have a mindset investor first because I am an investor with time, energy, money. And for me, this has pretty much completed my divinity. You know, for me, I know my complete schedule, and I was struggling with mastering the schedule because of being a Sagittarius. I tend to have a flighty nature. And now I am able to implement a true established schedule, but more importantly, it also identified that religion is man-made and God is energy. And that's the truth, no matter what anyone wants to say.
You got that out of this class?
Straight up.
Whoa.
You gotta take it back for a thing.
Whoa. Okay. I accept that. Word up. I mean, it's just a fact. I didn't know I said that. I know, but you interpreted it as something, you know what I'm saying? I triggered it, so I'm happy.
Right.
For sure, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, thank you. Absolutely. Right.
Miseducation of a Negro.
Tell you what you get today.
Yeah, I looked at this like I've been doing this, but I didn't know that I was doing it. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like I just pretty much go with how I feel, and then I attack certain stuff. I just break it down. And so looking at it, I'm like, I've been doing this. I'm doing it now. You know, I in my mind, I'm like, I thought about the next part, which is the doing part. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm telling folks what I'm doing. The next part is doing this part, putting into action, and then I'm gonna get paid off in the end. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is crazy. Like I already had this mapped out, but I didn't know it. You get what I'm saying? That's the part that I got from that. The other part I got was you said a quote that I got that like God can only use you as much as the tools you are willing to buy.
Yeah.
You're able to buy. So if you feel like you playing too small, or you feel like you're not reaching enough people, you need to step your game up, and you need to figure out bigger goals. Like the goal that I even had now was I just got the phone with one of my sponsors. He's like, hey, listen, man, look, I just bust open like 24 hours. Like I just bust open 30,000. I'm like 3,000 away from 30,000 in 24 hours. I made more money than him, but he made more than me in 24 hours right now. Like this month, and I'm like, okay, like I'm playing too small. Like I'm over here thinking about this and that, and so so that's pretty much it. So I need to bring more tools to the table.
So you done readjusted your numbers already in 2 hours?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't. You know, I'm like, I do all right. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know how much I made in a day, and so I know I can do way more than that in a day. And so I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna start here and do that. I'm just not gonna do that anymore.
Now you got the confidence because you know that you lined up with the cycle.
Yeah,
Run the play.
Yeah, I know, like I already knew, like, okay, I can go out there and bust out, you know, like you can do 25,000 a day. It's like, all right, cool, that's good. You know, high five, boom, good for you. I can go out there and do 30, 50 in a day. You see what I'm saying? Like I can do that. You know what I mean? So that ain't nothing. It's just a new field. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, you playing like that, let's play on then.
Let's play on. Right. And now you being the leader, you a more effective leader to the entire team to when you saying, yo, these the dates. They say, why you on the 20th? That's a Friday on the 23rd. That may think you think it's payday. Yeah, whatever y'all want to think. You know what I'm saying? Because, but I know now we're going to the doing phase. Now we're going to push. We're having a party at my house. I got these goals for people by August the 6th. And now I know that's, and then now you know your year-end goals are September 21st. But then you can run it back, you know what I'm saying? And say, let me reevaluate versus saying I got 2017 goals. 2018 starts in September. That's what everybody should write down. 2018 starts in September. Right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my goal has always been to retire by the age of 50. And with this, I feel like I can retire in 5 years, which I will be 43. Which will save some time off that 50, I'll be turning 43. So, and then also I know that I need to build upon more on meditating and my spiritual life.
Yes. So is that gonna be one of your plans?
Yes.
Are you willing to spend a whole month in increasing your meditation time? She like, dang, you aggressive. Yeah, what you laughing for? We waiting on
Go
that.
there for the kill.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You want to retire? You want to knock 7 years off your retirement?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what are you willing to put 30 days in the dedication of meditation in order for you to get what you want? Because you only gonna get out of it what you put into it. The other phrase I ain't dropped today was, if you plant seeds in impoverished soil, you will only grow trees of poverty. So, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You stop looking for a miracle and be the miracle.
There you go.
If you don't put the work into that, then it's not going to happen. Nobody in here is going to run in your house and be like, put your arm behind your back, like, you meditating today? So it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be.
When I set my mind early on, like right then and there when I have that thought, like set your mind, don't be decisive about it. If that's what you want, like set your mind to it.
And then you see, so what's your, so on the map, you are a,
Clearer.
and you are,
Losing part time.
right, so she want to party, and she was back there saying, you need to clear that stuff out. You see how that works? That was the science right there, how can I pull it? We just should learn that. She just told you, like, get it done right now, clear it out. What'd you say? If I meditate, then how am I gonna party? Where am I gonna party? It's time to party. You meditate 15 minutes a day.
Yeah, it's
You got plenty of time left.
almost not a party.
Yes. You know what a function is. Not that you better get an event. That's when you hire. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I always say be amazing, but today this class was really, really amazing. I love the selfish part because people always say, you're so selfish, but now I'm taking it even to the next level because I am selfish, but I love myself and I love doing for myself. I love the fact when you said, ask for what you need, not what you want. Ask for what you need. So stick to that. And this blueprint for Eve's flight plan, ooh, I love the fact that it's just for me and anybody else. You can share with someone else, they could use it, but it's clearing the way for you to actually sit down and plan and know exactly what you want to do step by step to actually achieve your goals. So I'm looking forward to doing it.
Show them the results. Don't share this with them. Be selfish with your light. Let them come to class if they want it. Give them my phone number. But you can't come to karate
No,
class.
not to say like this is, I'm not showing them this, I'm saying how you was able to give everybody their flight plan.
Oh, yes,
so you
yes.
can use it amongst not just for me, but everyone in here
Right.
can come up with their own flight plan. Just this whole plan itself was amazing how it's gonna work for any and everybody that, you know, is able to sit down.
And there
hear
was
it,
no
and get it.
confusion.
Not at all.
Right, because
And I
what they wrote
always-
on this side of the table, it didn't matter to you.
Exactly.
Nobody was
It
looking at your
works for
paper.
you.
Nobody was trying to cheat. What you write down?
Exactly.
What I wrote down? What
Just
did you
being
put?
true to yourself and write for what you want, and don't be afraid of the zeros. Unlimited zeros.
There you go, unlimited bank account.
Don't be afraid of zeros. What you got?
Thank
What you got for me? What you pick up today?
Well, today, I know
Because you ain't supposed to be here.
Wow.
'Cause you did send me a message and was like, I ain't gonna make it today.
No, that was last week, and I didn't come last week.
Okay, my bad. Welcome back.
Well, what I got from you today is another way to gather my team. Before, it was based on like the zodiac, but now it's based on the cycles. I know who to get, my clearer, my gatherer, all the other different team players in that aspect. So I got like another aspect I could look at when I gather up my team.
And who are you?
Oh, me, I'm a planner.
So you don't need 7 planners on your squad, do you?
Nah, I'm good. I got that. Just stay in my lane. That's one of the rules. Stay in your lane.
Do your genius.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am. And what was the other one? Oh, the way this is mapped out, it really makes me, shake out of certain mindsets still, with the not being afraid of the zeros. And just, my mama always said, what comes from the heart out of the mouth shall be, and, you know, closed mouths don't get fed.
On the boulevard.
So, so I said, okay, this is what I want. So it made me speak out what I want and be able to
Need what I need.
excuse me, what I need,
Right.
and it made me able to actually see it.
Excelente. E-Rock.
Well, for me, this was also a refresher. But I'll say, you know, I still diligently took notes because every time, you know, we have, every time we go out into the world, there is so much opposing force upon us. And for me, I'm 28, so I've been rocking with you for like 1.5 years, 2 years by now. So that means I have 25 years of madness that I have to reprogram now. So anytime I get these lessons, even though this is probably, I don't know, my 10th time hearing all of this information, it still is good and resonates even deeper and deeper every time I hear it.
What was your one this
So my
time?
one
man?
takeaway from this time, I'll say the daily thing. That's one that I'm going to really start to put into action in my life personally, is the daily times. Because I've realized for myself that if I think, it's easy for me to think big picture, but if I think too big picture, then my efforts become unfocused. So by having and instituting daily practices and rituals, it helps me to progress myself more rapidly.
And you can always, to me, the day one is really important because you can always see where you at on the court. So last night, you know, it was 11:30 and I was still up in here. I wanted to be like close to home. Boom, then it was 12:30. So I can't go nowhere because I'm not finished my work. So now I'm looking at my work differently. So the work that I got to do, what is any clearing work that I need to get done tonight? Because it's 12 o'clock. Now it's 1 o'clock. Now it's 1:30. Let me clear out. So last night around 1-ish, I wanted to clear out any hesitation around this new project and how much money I'm going possible in this new venture. And so I let it out. Instead of me trying to just figure it in my head, I just wanted the same board, just started writing it out, and it was big. And I was just like, oh Lord, wow. And it's in fresh water. So let's go back to finish up our conversation that we was talking about the red and the blue water. Red water is when the sharks already been in that field. So when somebody be like, I want to get into real estate. Well,